Hey, my name is Melissa Hostetler with Go 180 Fitness, and bringing you a session of yoga and mobility work for those of you that either need to work out from a chair, or you can maybe stand with some balance close by, something to hold on to, but are not able to get up and down off of your knees easily. So I hope you join me for the next 25-30 minutes, and as we work kind of head to toe through our mobility. We're going to start with a standing warm-up. You need a nice sturdy chair that you can hold on to that's not going to fly away on you, and preferably with no arms, so you have room to work off the sides of that. But starting at the back of the chair, we're going to use it for just a little bit of balance. If you're able to, come to your tippy toes, find your balance there, and then starting with your left leg, the leg that's closest to the camera, you're going to swing it in front of the body. You can start with small swings. Your goal, though, is to work up to larger swings, getting a little bit of mobility in that hip and lower back. Good. Stand tall on that other leg. Like I said, if you can, stand on your toes. Gives a little bit of extra work to your calf. If you can't quite do that yet, you can stand on your whole foot. I would recommend you try this in your bare feet, but if you need your shoes for stability, that's no problem. Switch to the other leg, outside leg. The right leg swings across and out. And again, start small. Find the spot that works for you for balance. Good. You want to think about good posture the whole time throughout this video. So you're always standing tall, chest is lifted, your shoulders are down and back, abs are up and in, glutes are engaged. Good. We're almost there. We're doing 20 leg swings in all 4 directions. So that's 2 down. Then go ahead and face me. You're going to extend that left arm in front of you, left leg behind, and you're going to slowly bring them together. They cross over, and then they open up again, and we just pick up speed. This may take you a time or two to get coordinated at. Everyone is different on how coordinated they can do this, but it's something to work towards. If you practice this regularly, you'll be able to do it without a problem in no time. So if it's difficult for you now, just do your best. Go slow. Think about what you're trying to do, crisscrossing those arms and legs and getting that forward swing to stretch out that lower back and hip just a little bit. Excellent. Good job. I'm going to move my chair to my other side. All you need is a chair and a strap. Your strap can be a bathrobe strap, a belt, an actual exercise strap, a towel, anything like that. Right arm is forward, right leg is back, and again, start slow, crisscross those, then pick up your speed, bring that swing. We are not standing on our tippy toes on this one, we're standing solid-footed. You want to have good balance, and just go with the speed that you can stay balanced. Keep your chair close by though so that you're not at risk for falling. Go with what works for you. Excellent. Got 5 left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. We're going to do a little bit of footwork at the same time that we do arms. So we're going to start on the outsides of the feet. Standing on the outsides of your feet to get a little bit of stretch to the ankles there. And we're going to start with arm swings. We're going to start with your left arm, swinging up and behind you just like you're doing a backstroke. Do your very best to take that arm straight up and straight back. Good. If your arm has to bend some, that's fine. Take it through a comfortable range of motion. You're not pushing through pain. Excellent. We're going to come to the insides of the feet now. Standing on the insides, come to the right arm. Again, straight back behind you, straight up in the air to the best of your ability. Holding, your knees come in a little bit and you're walking or standing on the insides of the feet. Hold that there. Very good. All right, our next one, our toes are going to point out and our heels come in. If you want to add a little bit more challenge, raise your heels. So you're standing on your toes with your heels raised. Arms are here at your sides in an L shape. You're just going to raise and lower the elbows to shoulder height. Again, we're just warming up the body a little bit, working on a little bit of agility. Proprioception is your ability to feel your balance through your feet. This helps increase that by working on it. Good. Very good. Last one. All right. Next, your toes are going to come in and your heels point out. This one can be the most challenging one to raise your heels. So if you're balanced, lift up on the heels. Again, keep your chair nearby so you have something to hold on to for balance if you need it. If you want to add the arms, if you feel like you've got enough balance, we're going to slowly take one arm at a time, up and back, up and back. The other arm goes the opposite way. Good. Hold on to that balance. You should be using all 10 toes. Good. Almost there. Very good. All right. Our next one is toes are up and you're standing on your heels. Now with this one, I find that I have to take little steps sometimes to get my balance. But stand with your toes lifted. Try to stand in the center of your heels if you can. We're going to come back to that left arm and we're going to do a forward stroke. So forward stroke. And again, like I said, take little steps if you need to stay balanced, or hold on to your chair, whichever works for you. Try to keep that arm long behind you and long up through the air. Good. And then we're going to switch. Come to your toes. Heels are lifted. Try to find balance again on all 10 toes. We're going to switch to the right arm. And again, forward stroke. Good. So keep that arm long extended. Don't run into the wall behind you. Keep that going there. Find your balance. Just about lost it there. Excellent. One more. You got it. All right. Go ahead and get your chair. And if you want to just go ahead and face me, that's probably the easiest. Keep your strap nearby so it's ready when you need it, but we don't need it at first. And go ahead and be seated. Make sure that you're comfortable in this chair, that your feet can reach the floor, and that you can sit with good posture. Good posture. Chest is lifted. Shoulders are down and back. Your head's nice and level. Your abs are up and in. Your glutes are tight. Your back is engaged. We'll do a little bit of breathing at first because the same breathing we'll use throughout our video. So put your hands right on your ribs. And take your breath and make sure that your breath is expanding your hands. So your ribs, when you breathe in, should expand your ribs. Different than put your hand on your chest. Take a breath and lift that upper hand. You feel how that's just a small breath in the upper chest. That is not the same as diaphragmatic breathing where you're breathing in down, the ribs expand, the diaphragm pushes down. That's the breath we want. We're going to do a few what I call 8 to 5 breathing. Great for the work day to help lower your anxiety a little bit. You breathe in for 5 seconds, hold it for 3 more, breathe out slowly for 5. So try it with me. Here we go. We take a big inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 7, 8, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 7, 8, exhale, 2, blow it all out, 4, 5. One more big inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 7, 8, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Our first yoga pose that you can do on your knees, but also works great on the chair, are the cat and the cow. I'm going to show you from the side. So when you start the cat, you're arching the back, dropping the chin to the chest, pushing out to the middle of the back, rounding as much as possible. The opposite position is to draw those shoulder blades, squeeze them together down and back, open the chest, and arch the back in the opposite way. So you're bringing it that way. So we're going to exhale and inhale. Add the arms if you can. Exhale, inhale. Good. One more time. Exhale, inhale. Now sit on the edge of your chair so you have some room behind you. Interlace your fingers. Same thing. As you exhale, press out towards me. Drop the chin, round the back. Good. Then take it behind you. Clasp the fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and inhale. Arching the back, lifting the chest. Good. One more each way. Exhale. And inhale. Excellent. Very good. We're going to do a few more breaths. So our arms are just going to sweep up as we inhale, up. Exhale as the arms fall down. Keep your good posture. Don't let your posture go at any time. Inhaling up. And if you can breathe slower, breathe slower. Go as slow as you can. You inhale the arms up. You exhale them down. Excellent. We're going to add a little bit more motion. We're going to add the head. As long as you have no neck issues, with this next inhale, you're going to lift the chin. So I inhale, lifting my chin and chest to the sky. Exhale, taking my chin down to the chest. Good. Adding a little motion of the neck. Inhale. exhale. Good, one more, inhale. And exhale. All right, with our next one, we're going to take our hands overhead. No longer lifting the chin though, so keep your gaze forward. You're going to inhale your hands all the way up, keep them up there, and then go ahead and grab your right wrist and draw that arm up and over. You want to keep a good alignment. Make sure your seat stays grounded. Keep a good alignment. You don't want to be drawing forward with this, but drawing up and over. If you can't quite reach that, this is a spot that you could use your band or your towel to just pull that direction. Good, very good. And release that down. Take another big breath in, arms go back overhead. Grab that left wrist and draw to your right side. Again, stay grounded. Keep the arms lined up together and over the shoulders. Good, and we're going to flow with that, which just means we're going to move with our breath. So exhale the arms down. Inhale up, grabbing the left wrist. Exhale across. Good. Exhale, inhale up. Grab the right wrist, exhale. Good, when you're ready, float one more time. We're going to go each direction. Go for your maximum stretch. All right. Next, you're going to take your left leg and just cross it over. Cross it over. You're going to extend your right leg, or your right arm, out straight. Or if you need to, you can just grab the thigh. But work to extend it out straight. Sit tall and lifted. And rotate from the bottom of the spine up through to turn. The very last thing you add is your hand on the chair to get a little bit more stretch. Hold that stretch. Every time you inhale, think long twist to the spine. Exhale, add a little bit more twist through your arm. Hold on to that. And again, if you have any back issues that you have concerns with, either skip this one or just do it very gently. Good. We're going to slowly unwind. Come back the other way. Go ahead and cross your right leg over. Right leg goes over the top. Left arm extends. Again, sit nice and tall from the bottom of the spine up to the top. Twist and rotate. Add your hand last. Add that rotation. With your inhale, think long. Twist to the spine. Exhale. Turning back. Hold that. Good. Slowly unfold out of that. Excellent job. Put our arms up at the side, and I realize my palms are out of the picture here. So I'm going to scoot over so you can just see one. You can see my left one. All right, both of my palms are facing up right now. And as I go towards my left side, that palm is going to be up. I'm going to extend that way. Good. The other palm remains up and extend to the right. So one of the things you want to think about is keeping your shoulder blades down and back and keeping your shoulders down. Sometimes they want to hunch up on us. Make sure they're not up by your ears. Keep that space. Keep grounded and make sure you're going in a line that would keep you, if you were squished between two panes of glass on your upper body, you're moving side to side in that plane. Good. And one more to the right. Excellent. Next is our child's pose in the chair, and you can do that a couple of ways, but the way I'm going to do it is go wide with the legs. Chest is lifted, and one of the things that I want you to be thinking about throughout this video is when we hinge from the hips. So when I come forward, my hinge is right here. It is not in the middle of my back. Middle of the back looks like this. If I were to come forward, that is the middle of the back hinge. But I want to keep that lifted chest, nice straight line, hinge from here, and my back stays straight and my head stays neutral with my spine. So that's very important. When you come into the child's pose, legs are wide, chest is lifted, your arms can hang to the center, but you're keeping that lifted chest. Or you can put your elbows right on your thighs for a little support, but draw forward with that nice straight line. You go to where you can and hold that. Good. This keeps your head lifted a little. You don't get that head rush or pressure your face by dropping it down, and the work stays in your lower back and your thighs and out of your mid-back. Good. Slowly come back out of that, and one more time when you're ready, go forward again. This time try to press out just a little bit more on those legs. Go a little bit wider with the thigh and a little further forward. but still keeping that hinge at your hips with your chest lifted in that nice straight line from the top of your head right on down to the bottom of your spine. Good. Slowly walk back up. And we're going to start with our left leg. Left leg is going to cross over if you can bring it that high. If not, you might use a step stool right in front of you that you could push your leg onto. That would be a good way to modify. But cross that leg over. Make sure that you're not directly on your foot. You're not on your foot or your ankle. You want to have that a little beyond. So you've got room that your foot can be flexed, and there's no pressure on your ankle or directly on your foot. It's on your leg bone where it should be. Tall and lifted. You've got your right hand on your ankle. Left hand is going to press down to open that hip. So keep that tall posture. Every time you exhale, press a little bit more. You're working to open that left hip. Stay with it. This is the pigeon pose or the modified figure 4. Hold that. Good. And release. I'm going to take the right leg up. Exact same thing. Make sure your placement is good. You don't want it right on your ankle bone or your foot. You're going to grab that ankle with your left hand. Right hand is going to push down on that right hip and stay tall and lifted in your posture. Hold that. And you'll find a lot of times that you have more flexibility one side than the other. Almost always, actually. So go for your maximum stretch on each side, and know that they might be a little bit different. Good. All right. Our next is what's called the eagle pose. And we're going to start with the left arm on the bottom, right in the center of the body. It's like an L shape. So it's right in the center of the body. The right arm is going to go on top or cross over a little bit. If you can't quite make it that far, maybe you're here. Maybe you can make more of an X. That is fine. But what you're working to do is draw those elbows together. I'm going to cross mine over. Draw the elbows together and draw the backs of the hands together. If you're really flexible, you can twist that arms too. But let's just go for this. So I draw my elbows together, draw the backs of the hands together. And then as I inhale, I'm going to lift my elbows, making space between my shoulder blades. So I inhale with a lift. Exhale, keeping a good tall posture. Try to maintain that space. Inhale, see if I can lift a little more. Good. Exhale, try to maintain that big lift. Inhale, a little bit more. Exhale, hold that position. And one more time, inhale. Exhale and hold. And release. Good job, good job. Next, we'll start with the right arm on the bottom. The left arm goes over the top. And again, you might be here. You might be able to cross all the way. Bring the backs of the palms together, backs of the hands, and find that center position. Nice, tall, lifted chest. You're going to inhale, raise the elbows. Exhale, hold that position. Try to make space larger and larger between your shoulder blades. Inhale, raise. Exhale, hold. Good job. Number 3, inhale. Exhale and hold. And the last one, inhale. Exhale, hold. Good job. And release. The next one is where we'll need our strap. So grab your strap or your towel, whatever you've got. And go ahead and loop it around your leg. You want it to be just above your knee on your thigh. And this is just an accessory. If you have the strength and the ability to do the circular motion without using the strap, just use the strap to get a little extra height, a little extra stretch. But do as much as you can through the power of your leg. I'm going to scooch to the edge of my chair once again. And we're going to start with our left leg. So we're doing hip circles. It's going to circle from the inside to the outside. So I go from the inside to the outside, keeping it then at a 90-degree angle. And like I said, that strap is just to add. So you do as much lifting power as you can on that side. Good. We're going to do 3 more. Circles of the hip. 2. Excellent. And 1 more. And just let it rest for a second. We're going to go the other way, which means outside to the inside. So with your left leg again, outside to the inside. You're keeping your foot flexed, your knee is bent. Lifting as high as you can, still maintaining good posture. Don't let yourself get slouchy in the chair. Posture is important the whole time. Excellent. 3 more. This is where you might want to have a good padding on your chair. Depends. And 1 more. Good work. All right, we'll switch over to the right leg. So take your strap on your right leg, again, just above the level of the knee. And we'll start from the inside to the outside on this leg. So my right leg is going inside to outside. Again, that knee is bent. I've got that 90-degree angle of my leg as well as my foot flexed. So keep that. Go for that height. Keep that great posture. You want to sit as tall as you can. 2 more. Good. And 1 more. All right, let that leg rest for just a second. Then we're going to go, outside to inside. Outside to inside. Here we go. Again, use the power of your leg. That strap is just to add a little stability and a little extra stretch. Good. Halfway. Keep going with me. You got it. Good. We have 2 more. And 1 more. Very good. Still need your strap for this last one in the chair. Hamstring stretch. And you do want to be at the edge of your chair. Take that strap around your foot. I'm going to back up just a little bit so you can see. And you want to make sure, if you do have a stretchy strap, that you do it around the arch of your foot, not your toes, so you don't risk it snapping back at you. You've got a towel, you've got a lot more to work with, but it just depends what you have. Be careful if you have a stretchy strap. Scoot to the end of the chair. Extend that left leg so it is straight. Straight with your foot flexed. That means your toes are coming up towards your knee. That's your starting position. Chest is lifted. Hinge from the hips, which means you're coming forward, that lifted chest, nice straight back. Doing that puts you into a stretch very quickly. Good. Hold that stretch. So I'm drawing forward of the lifted chest, a nice straight back. I'm hinging from the hips. Hold that. I'm going to share what it looks like real quick from the side once we switch to the other leg. Excellent. And release. You're going to put that on your other foot. So switch to your right side. Just as a quick demonstration, that leg is straight. That foot is flexed. Chest is lifted. As you come forward, you're hinging from the hips, keeping that straight line. That's very important. That's what really helps get that maximum stretch of the hamstring. That's what we're going for, back of the thigh. Very good. And slowly release. All right. Come to standing position. We just have a couple finishing stretches. We're almost done. The straight back stretch is very much like the child's pose in standing form. And so you want to use the back of your chair once again. You're going to walk the hips back. I'm going to push this out a little bit more. Walk the hips back into your body is an L shape. L shape. So a couple things. A lot of times people will have bent arms. You need your arms to be stretched out straight. They might have their feet forward and their buns back, and they're more of a V. Walk your legs back until you have a nice L shape. You're looking right at the floor, stretching out long through the arms. Then we're going to bring awareness to the legs to try to bring that stretch right to the hamstring. Keep your heels pressed down to the floor. Lift from the back of the leg. It's like if you were trying to lift the skin on your back of your leg or lift your back pocket to the sky. Push your buns back and lift them up until that stretch starts to come here in the top of the hamstring. Once you've found that spot, hold on to that. That's your zone that you're trying for. Hold into that. Find your breath. Every time you exhale, lift the buns a little bit higher. Press back a little bit harder. Hold that stretch. Good. A few more seconds. Excellent. Soften the knees just a little. Step your right foot forward. Left foot goes behind. And press back into that stretch again. Your front leg can have a little bit of bend in it. Your back leg is straight. You're pushing through that stretch, giving a little bit more for the back of that thigh, the hamstrings, which can be so tight. Good work. All right. And switch legs. This time the right foot crosses over behind. Press the buns back and up. Hold that big stretch. You're stretching the back of the thighs. Good job. Just a few breaths in that position. Excellent. Slowly come out of that. If you feel lightheaded at all, come halfway. Give your oxygen a chance to get back to your eyebrows and then come up all the way. But find the spot that works for you. We are going to do a runner's lunge, which means your back leg is straight behind you. We'll start with that left leg. It's going to go straight behind you. My heel is lifted. So that back heel is not all the way to the floor and flat. It's lifted. Both of my toes, knees, and thighs are all pointing straight forward. My front leg is bent just a little. So I'm sinking down into this. I'm using my chair for support. Chest is lifted, buns tucked under. Big stretch should be in the front of your thigh as well as in the back of your calf. You should feel both things, like pressing back through that leg, drawing up the body, tucking the buns under, holding that stretch. Good. Stay with that. Stay balanced. Find your breath. And then we're going to add just a little bit of rotation for the thoracic spine, your mid-spine right here. Come down with your left arm and then rotate open. One of the things you want to be careful of as you rotate open is that this knee does not cave in towards me. It needs to stay right in line with your toes and behind your toes. So you inhale here, exhale, rotate. Good. Inhale, exhale. Your eyes follow your fingertips. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more. Inhale, eyes follow. Exhale, big open stretch. Excellent. Good job. We're going to switch feet position. So this time my right foot steps back. Again, it should step fairly far back. It's a nice straight leg. My heel should not touch all the way down. I should get a good stretch through that calf. My front leg bends. My chest lifts. My buns tuck under. Hold this stretch. Keep a great posture. Pressing down into the stretch more and more. Chest lifts, buns tuck. Hold that big stretch. Good job. All right, we're going to add that same thoracic rotation. So you're going to drop that right arm down. You bend forward just a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Eyes follow your fingertips. Good. Keep good control of that front knee. Make sure it stays in line with your toes and behind your toes. But move with your breath. Good. I'll direct you through the last few. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Good. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Let's just do one more because it feels so good. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Excellent. From here, we're going to step back into that straight back stretch one more time. Just walk your legs back. Stretch into that stretch. Should be just a smidge easier. Press back far. Lift the hips. Lift the back of the thighs. Hold that stretch. Take a big breath. Exhale it out. When you're ready, come to standing. We're going to do 2 breaths and we're done. Here we are, nice tall lifted posture. Shoulders are down and back. Abs are up and in. Glutes are tight. Big inhale. Oops, got to move a chair out of the way. Big inhale. Exhale down slowly. Good. One more big inhale, slow as you can. Exhale down slowly. And have a blessed day.